What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Casual Footy Takes. It's your host Spider back here with my co-host. One co-host is missing, but as you guys can see, we got our special guest back after we had the little Champions League final preview. Came back disappointed.
Made a promise.
He made a promise. He fulfilled the promise. But I thought we were gonna come with another Spurs kit today. But
No,
nah,
that
gotta
bad
chill.
luck. That was bad luck.
Bad luck is the Spurs kit.
Now he had to show some sort of respect. You know what happened to our co-host, right?
What happened?
He partied too hard last night. He couldn't even wake up today.
He's on that Jack Grealish vibe.
Oh, yeah. No, Jack Grealish stays up, though. He did that. He folded.
But as you guys can see here, we got Texas back, and we're back with 5-star. We're giving our Champions League recap. We're going to get into Man City, Inter Milan. We're going to talk about the final. We're going to get into everything. Let's start off with the game itself. I want to start off with Inter side of things. I was actually pleasantly surprised, bro. They played well. They played about as well as you could play. Yeah, the first half they played well. I thought when I saw the first 10 minutes, Holland had a chance. It was offsides. Bernardo did some damage to DeMarco.
That game could have started different if he scored that.
Yeah, once they survived that first half, I thought, they had a chance. But
you could even say the whole game they played better.
They did.
Tactically, they were like restricted us. We couldn't do nothing, to be honest.
Wait, what did Bernardo do anything? Did he ever get past?
And there's just that one chance.
Other than that one chance,
at the
beginning he had one chance where he dribbled in. That game could have scored.
When I saw those first 10 minutes, I was like, I said it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
But after that, there was like no openings. We're just passing on in the back. We couldn't break their lines. No passes were going through. It was looking scary, very scary. I'm not gonna lie.
It's the what's it called? They try to stop the guys wide. They had them freeze on Grealish the whole game. And then you had what's his name, Darmian, just coming in the middle because they had an extra player. Because only Haaland, they had a Treble and Bastoni on them, so they had a spare player in defense.
No, they neutralized Haaland. They neutralized Grealish.
Bernardo, all the wings, basically.
Yeah.
The only guy that was free the whole first half, even as Pep said, was John Stone, right? In midfield. But we could even get him the ball, though.
They can figure that out at all. No one can, honestly, right now. That whole new formation, new position, we've never seen this before.
But then if you waste your energy trying to stop John Stones, you're letting someone off of Haaland, Grealish, Bernardo. So it's
when those like center backs go in the midfield, that's when the center backs like have to step up, and then that's what happens. Like it creates openings.
Yeah.
Literally, the goal we scored, Akanji took the ball, drove in, right?
All the way,
yeah. And then Bastoni had to come out. He had no choice, and then he left all the space for Bernardo to go in.
Exactly. I wanted the game the way it went, but the point was for it to go deep in the second half, and then Inter to do the subs, and then Inter to go at them. But
what minute? What did you guys score? Like 50? 60? No, 67.
It was deep. Yeah, it was 67.
What's so funny?
that was according to the plan.
Yeah. You know what's so funny? I was sitting next to Draymond, and he told me, I think Elias said it first, but he said, 67, whatchamacallit, Inter's going to score.
Lukaku's going to come in?
He said at the beginning of the game. He said 67, he said Inter's going to score. 67 exactly, Rodri scored.
It's crazy. Lukaku even came in early because Dzeko went down with injury, right?
Yeah, Dzeko was a poor game. The game wasn't for him, bro. It wasn't for him.
Lautaro Martinez he kept on pressing them, got the ball.
Lautaro had a chance too.
But they say like Martinez had like a bad game type, but it was not as loud as like Lukaku. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get into that for
Lukaku,
sure.
he gets his own segment.
For sure. Yeah, he deserves his own segment, bro.
He's special like that. He's special like that.
He sold us. He sold all of us.
It's definitely Lukaku. But let's talk about the goal.
Oh, the goal is just this guy Rodri, bro. You know how many times he's done this for us, right?
Yeah.
First, you start off with the Bayern Munich goal, where it was 0-0. He opens it up with his left weak foot, right?
That was different.
Remember, right?
Insane.
That was different.
Well, going back last year, before Gundogan, when he scores, it's 2-1. Rodri again outside the box.
What game was that?
The Aston Villa game last year, the end of the season.
Bro, why you gotta bring that up, bro?
I'm just saying, this guy Rodri outside the box, bro. He was so composed because there's like 7, 8 Inter players in the box.
Yeah.
If you just blast that, it's either getting blocked or it's going out, right? This
Placement,
A perfect placement.
Perfect.
Yeah, placement, power, all the above.
Yep, using the defenders where Onana, who's having a nice game, he could even
had a good game,
act.
yeah.
He couldn't do nothing.
Yeah. He had a good game. Onana had a good game. A very underrated game. He had that chance late against when he saved Foden.
Oh.
Yeah.
My God, he read it.
Yeah.
Oh,
read
that was
that
so
whole
close.
play.
Oh my
He played-
Foden scored that.
He had a great game. But let's talk. I totally forgot. We forgot to talk about this. De Bruyne going off injured, bro. How'd you feel?
Well, I'm not gonna
Deja
lie to
vu
you.
all over again.
When that guy
deja-
got injured, I said, not again. Because the game was going the same way.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything.
He wasn't having a good
And
game.
then I see this
He had a
hamstring.
couple of crosses, terrible
he had-
crosses.
Horrible.
Yeah, what is that?
And he
3 in a
had
row.
one chance to Holland, but the whole team, nothing was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes down injured. I said, no, not again. Because if the same thing happened in Chelsea, I would not know what I would do, right?
Who came in for him?
Phil Foden
No,
came in.
and when he got injured in Chelsea.
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't even remember,
Yeah,
to be honest.
Because this was Phil Foden was at it. As
Yeah, he
soon
was
as
playing
came
that
in.
game.
No, I'm saying like right now, the moment he picked up, he was better than De Bruyne.
He was playing
better,
us
yeah.
that one turn. Phil Foden, you seen right now, I don't want to change the subject, but
Yeah.
reports came out next year that City are looking for a winger because Foden's going to start playing middle now.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that's
he was
where he's
amazing.
at.
He was
And he has
amazing.
to
That's
transition
where he
because
started.
that's where he started. I think he's going to transition now because you seen the De Bruyne after the game. They said it was a grade 3
Yeah,
tear.
they said he might not even start.
Next season, he's going to miss start next season. That's how bad it was.
Oh,
I didn't even know he was playing with the hamstring injury for 2 months, though.
was he? Did
Yeah,
they say
that's
that?
what they said. He said it was like
So
small.
that's what they
That's
said.
deflecting.
That's,
Come on.
imagine- you
And
saw,
they
you
won.
saw
But
that,
listen,
you saw that
Imagine
shot against
deflecting
Madrid.
and winning.
You saw that shot against Madrid. That
Yeah,
hamstring
there's
looked
no-
perfect for
Bro,
me.
Fid,
That
the
hamstring
thing,
looks
a
good.
grade 3 doesn't happen just like
There's
that,
no point
though.
of having
There has
excuses
to be
right now.
some
You
previous-
won the game. You could have lined
So
up the
exactly that
excuses when
means
you
it's not a
lose.
lie, though.
It is a lie.
But if
The
they
guy
lost
had
and they
a-
said,
the
yo,
guy
he's been playing with
dropped-
2
the
months,
guy
right?
had dropped
Look,
a 2 out of 10 performance in that
Yeah.
30 minutes he played.
Legacy.
bro, we got the treble. It doesn't matter.
My sentiment did something
Yeah,
else
yeah.
in Istanbul.
What?
He did
True.
something else in Istanbul.
He had one thing though, all right? But now when we talk about the league, it's different. You can't use that Champions League anymore. Because when he had that league in his hand, you know what
He didn't
happened to
have
his
it in
legs.
hand. Skrtel and them boys did that. Them boys did that. But just getting back on topic, yeah, personally, when De Bruyne went down, I was like, okay, maybe had to have a chance now. We're getting at it. Then Lautaro had the chance. It was before you guys scored, right? I'm pretty
Two
sure.
options. He
Yeah.
had two. He had Lukaku in
Lukaku
the middle,
coming in.
and they had Brozovic outside the box. He could either pass it, either or.
Nah, the
But
Lukaku one was bad. You seen Onana yelling at him at the end of the game?
No, I didn't see that.
To Lautaro.
Oh, to Lautaro?
He was yelling at him after the game ended.
Oh, that. Why didn't you pass?
Yeah,
that?
why don't you pass
Yeah,
to
that was,
Lukaku?
that was terrible. I
Bro,
was
because
yelling
that
pass,
would
pass,
that's an
pass.
open
That's
goal.
like empty
Even
net.
like the shot he took, it had just hit Ederson. But even if it didn't hit Ederson, I don't think that was going in. That was still gonna go wide. He was trying to, I guess, play him where like he
don't
gives
know.
him the eyes and like it looks like he's passing, but shoots.
that's
I think that's what he was trying to do, but it did not go well.
But Ederson,
Yeah, man of the match for me, bro.
He was selling for good 60
You saw how he
minutes.
started?
He was selling.
Oh my
for
god!
good
Every time he was
60
on the
minutes.
ball, I totally
He
forgot
was
about
amazing.
that.
The passes-
passes was terrible.
horrible.
Decision making terrible.
Horrible.
Saving wise, he was amazing.
well, listen, this guy for 5-6
Oh
years in
my
the
God.
Champions League has been selling me. There's
He
not,
was selling.
Well,
Yeah,
I
and I'm
don't
saying
think
there
he
was
was
not
selling.
like a tie where this guy did not do something right.
Yeah.
That's why I said, yo, people were saying at the point where if we want to win the Champions League,
Yeah.
Yeah, we might
we're
need a
gonna have to
different
move
keeper,
on,
yeah.
right? But this Champions League, Bayern Munich, Real, I don't know what happened, what changed.
Yeah.
He just became a demon. Clutch saves.
Well, there was a moment in the game where he gave the ball away. Was it Barella who shot
Yeah,
from
to
there?
Barella, wide
to
open
Barella,
goal.
wide
how
open
does
there.
how does Barella miss that?
But it was not
it's
even missed. It
tough,
was not
though.
even close though.
No, that's
It was not regular miss. It was not even close. The goals
Yeah,
wide
okay.
open.
wide open. He
You think
coulda-
he should have bagged that?
easily,
yeah, come
easily.
on.
He should
Or
have
at least get close. It
close.
was not
Yeah,
even like
I
You
that.
know,
was,
it
I
reminded me
was,
of-
I was disappointed.
Friday. Well, I don't play soccer.
Yo, don't
either,
say-
right?
don't say I don't
play
blame
soccer.
That was just he should have hit the target from there.
Oh, you know what he's talking about? You know, Friday he played Egan, right?
Yeah.
He had a
I
similar
had
chance.
the
right?
same chance. I didn't hit the target, but for me, I'm just like, bro, I'm not hearing it, bro. You know?
Yeah, it does say I didn't hit the target. But
Stop,
you almost
stop,
went out
stop,
for a
stop.
throw.
Well,
It was
who's
that
closer?
bad.
Who's closer? Mine or Barella's?
Barella's
Wallah, I
was
think
weak.
my- Wallah, I think
Barella's
mine
was
was
weak
closer.
too. It
And you
came
know,
like-
I tried.
Yeah.
I was on this side, right? And then Zeke was the defender who's coming this way. So I tried to do outside the foot. I never tried that in my life. I thought I was playing FIFA. L2,
So it was
L2.
kind of on your
Yeah,
left
I
side,
was on
but
my
you had
left
to
side.
readjust.
Yeah, I had to
Okay, this
readjust.
guy had no excuse. The ball came straight to his right foot, and he did that.
But other
No
than that,
excuse.
the saves, the Martinez save. the Lukaku save, right?
Yeah.
Just amazing.
And then the last corner.
amazing.
And, I didn't even see it. You know that, right?
Corner,
That's
that was
amazing.
the one.
Bro.
Did you see the where the security people sit on the floor?
Yeah,
Did you see that view?
the
of
angle,
it?
yeah, I
The
seen it.
angle of it was
That was going in.
different, Yeah.
But
That was
when you're
going in.
watching on the phone, bro, you
Wait,
can't
was it
see the
Lukaku,
stuff.
right?
No. It was
One
it
of
said
the
Gosens, I
defenders.
think.
Yeah, it was one
That's
of the
what the
defenders
commentator
that
said. I'm not
came
sure,
in.
right?
It was one of the
And then
defenders.
even there was like a free throw where he came in and just claimed it, grabbed the
Yeah,
ball. You
the
see
last
that?
minute, yeah.
Over Lukaku's head, yeah, I remember
He
that.
cemented himself, bro. You could do whatever you want from now on. I do not care.
You just content with one Champions League? It's over?
Oh, if we lose, it won't be like.
To be honest, so this is what I wanted to point to make is when they win it one time, I think it's over. I think it's over for all of us. I think because it's gonna get to the
over
point
that,
where they can do it over. Why is Sevilla so good in Europa League? Did you ever think of that? Because they're so comfortable, they've done it. Once you do it once, you can do it again.
Once you get
can do
them-
it's over. The Premier League, first time they won it in the 90 whatever minute.
It was
And
so
from now
scary.
on, it's just a normal thing. There could be 10 points behind you. They're gonna win it.
Yeah. They
So
just know.
and then you see this list of clubs of next year's Champions League.
Oh, it's horrible.
Next year,
It might be one of the
League
worst Champions Leagues
is
ever.
Man, bro, I can't wait. I can't wait.
We're looking at good
A repeat,
two,
right?
3. It's terrible.
I mentioned that. I think it was the semifinal episode. We were doing it together. I was just like, bro, like you guys are gonna win it this year, but if you don't, I think next year will be so sweet. It's amazing. And now you even look at like Benzema going to Saudi.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
my
he
God.
ran away. He knows. He left perfect time. He ran away. I'm not.
But we gave y'all the props, bro. Now it's time to get into legacy talk, man. It's time to get into legacy talk. Start off with Texas, bro. Which treble is better, man? What we saying, man? What we saying? We only got 2 trebles in English football history.
I mean, you can't really, because I haven't seen that one. I only seen this one.
Yeah,
I only seen this one, and this team is miles better. Because
you look at you look at
This
the
team is better.
team sheets too. It's just,
this team is better. This team is better. This team is playing football that we've never seen before. So,
Bro, the
Hands down.
combined teams you see, like why are people so disrespectful? It's like I'm seeing 2-3 City players in the whole team.
where
I
and
didn't see
what
that.
combined? What kind of
Literally,
combined?
like the 99 and the City right now. They be doing combined 11s. I've seen on
Depends on
like
who's
social
doing it.
media and
Depends
stuff,
on
right?
who's doing it. Yeah, if it's a player, back in the day, of course they will favor 99.
Yeah,
than
these old heads on.
Yeah,
like,
100%. Yeah,
you gotta take over from them, bro.
But we're the same thing too. We haven't seen that. We've seen this.
True.
We favor these guys over them. Plus, we don't know how many games they used to play back in the day. Was it still the same amount of games as today? It just seems like they play a lot more today. Than,
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, today, you know how right now the season
a
ended?
lot of things.
They already went to international.
Yeah,
You know that, right?
that's what I'm saying. There's
Like,
a lot
what is
that
that?
we don't understand.
The players are
It's just-
dying.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just seems like they
rest.
play a lot more now than it was back then.
But if you look at the two teams, the league we dominated more, right?
Yeah.
Champions League, you could say,
I think United didn't they win the league?
Yeah.
Like the last day.
yeah, they won on the last day and they got like 70, their usual 70s, high, low 70s, that's the usual.
I think that year was 80 though. I think
Maybe.
I could check that.
We had 89 and we stopped last 3 games,
yeah, you
We
were not
had our C
serious,
team,
yeah.
all right? We
Yeah.
didn't even care, right?
Yeah. I'm so surprised I didn't see Phil Foden as a little kid playing.
Yeah, I see that looking too much lately, bro.
Bro, that guy, they're saying, right? It might be company's kid. You see his forehead?
Huge, bro. He does not look like it. Oh, 79, yeah.
So, no, right? I'm telling you, these guys
Arsenal
never
finished
they never crack
78.
80, bro.
Yeah, so you
Arsenal
can't.
and just finishing second. To
Oh, they were
treble.
second in 1999?
78, yeah, 1 point off. 1 point off.
Dang.
That's
tough.
Arsenal
That's
always
tough.
find a way.
Thank God.
So if you look at it, we dominated the league more.
Yeah.
Champions League, even though they faced bigger teams, if you look at where they finished in their tables that year, they were low. Like the Juventus that they played, they finished 7th in the league. We won more games, scored more goals, conceded less. Every measure you want.
And then you got to look at it. This is a dynasty. They've been, 5 league titles out of the last 4?
5 out of 6 now.
5 out of 6. Yeah, that's a dynasty. So obviously you got to look at the bigger picture. This is a better team. You can't even say anything else. You have to, hats
And
off.
then now the manager part.
Hey,
No, he got
that's-
ways to go. He got ways to go. He got
Bro,
ways to go. It's
no,
too early.
bro, no.
For me personally, for me speaking, I'd say Pep Guardiola is the best I've ever seen. But there's ways to go. This guy has what 50 something trophies. To Pep is 34.
You know, the trophies are almost
Yeah.
similar because the one guy is managing for.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he got ways to go. At least catch up. Go over.
I don't
the
need
numbers.
to see that longevity to see because that's the only thing stopping right now.
I don't think he's gonna reach that amount of trophies. Though I personally, I don't.
He's
see
not gonna
Pep-
retire.
I think he is, bro. Not
not
after this contract. Not
Well,
after this contract. But I can see him
This guy
retiring.
is off
early.
15 trophies. He's off 15 trophies right now.
But you know, he's only
he's
been managing
34,
for 14
16.
years. It's not that long in management.
Yeah.
There's guys that
He
managed for
he
30,
started
35
what,
years.
09?
Yeah, little 08, 09 he started.
Yeah, he's not retiring anytime soon. Yeah, and he's definitely breaking that because the guy wins about 2 trophies a
Doc
season.
Rivers been managing long time.
Yeah, yo, if I ever say Pep and you bring up Doc Rivers, I'm walking out this right now. Don't ever bring those two names up together, bro.
But what you call it? Before we leave, I want to talk about just City just going into next season, bro. Cause hey, man, De Bruyne missing time. Gundu might be leaving.
Yeah, you
Bernardo might be
replace it.
leaving.
The recruitment is insane. I was telling him the other day they're getting what's his name, Kovacic.
First of all,
instead of-
Kovac is already it's basically done.
It's done, yeah.
That's a good replace. That's a Premier League renowned player.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
it's crazy how they be
And
getting
now
these
he's on a
players, and
City
we're all
team.
watching it.
Now he's on a City team instead of a negative football.
Instead of
Chelsea
Chelsea,
team.
Yeah, and then the guy is amazing. So what I don't understand is 5 years ago, other clubs won't watch you get players like that. They would
Exactly.
come in. I didn't understand how Liverpool got that McAllister and everybody
Come
watched
on,
it happen
okay.
for 35 million. How is
Yeah.
everybody just watching that? What is going on?
I think McAllister. That
depends
was
on
a
the player,
very
though.
weird situation, though.
I don't know.
It was
Something
like
is
it
happening.
was something with him where like it just kind of seemed like he only wanted Liverpool for some reason. Because if
I'm
you
pretty
remember,
sure if you offer him a good contract for another club, that he would fold.
I swear I thought he was going to City, bro.
I mean,
Oh, not even that he just wanted Liverpool though. Even the price, it started off at 70, 60, right?
Yeah,
Which is like
up
a
to
fair. No one's
35.
saying you overpaid for that, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden it just comes out one day, done deal, 35 million. No one
Yeah,
else
so
is
there's
involved. Like, what the
obviously,
hell?
yeah, there's things we don't know, but yeah, this City team there's no stopping it until this guy leaves. Pep Guardiola, I think we're stuck with this.
I think he's gonna dominate like for like even Champions League next year.
I just hope
definitely
he
see
gets
them.
bored.
Yeah,
I mean, that's the
I
only
just
way.
hope he gets bored and leaves.
That's what I was
This
banking
is-
on. I'm not gonna lie, but I think next year though. bro. I think
Same.
Right now,
I'm-
he has
I'm-
2 years left. He said he's staying those 2 years.
Yeah.
He's fulfilling that contract.
I might be a homer, but I swear I think Liverpool have a chance next year at the Prem.
Obviously, you have a chance. No one's saying you don't have a chance,
But
but
no,
the
but
thing
they're
is-
gonna continue to dominate Europe.
Yeah.
They're gonna continue to dominate. Like
About you see the transfers already, right? Laporte's out this year, right? There's a lot of people that are going, we're already looking at Vardio to replace him. And then Gundo
gotta
Bernardo.
pay good for Vardio
Vardio's
now.
like
If
80,
Vardio
90.
goes, yeah, if
He's 80,
Vardio
90
goes less
minimum.
than 80, I'm done with football. I'm
No, I think there's no way he
goes.
goes for less than that.
Yeah.
Because
Because
they know.
they've been demanding that money for what the last
2
2
years,
years.
yeah.
They've
And
been
I think-
demanding 100 plus. I think now that his contract is running out, it got to be less a little bit. Don't hit me with that 30, 40
Nah,
hours.
that's not
never,
possible.
never.
Because the World Cup boosted his,
Yeah.
even like the World Cup showed
he
what he
played
is,
well.
right?
Yeah, but
And then Gundo Bernardo, we have to keep. We have to
McAllister
keep
dropped
one
a
of them.
master class. You're talking about world class. McAllister dropped a master class in the
What, for
final.
35?
That's just it's insane, bro.
Yeah,
It's-
they say they let McAllister leave, but they hold the Caicedo hostage.
Yeah,
that made no sense.
100 mil, bro. The guy's begging. I want to feed my
Is he
family.
younger? Is that why?
No,
He's better. He's better, bro.
McAllister.
No, Caicedo's
Caicedo.
better.
Oh.
There's no way you could say even if he's
Wallah, I
better,
think
he's
he's
not
better.
that much better than this
No,
guy.
he's
His
not
versatile-
that much better.
His
Just the
versatile.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
his
versatility though.
versatile,
That's so like
But this guy's world class footballer.
very valuable, though.
McAllister. You can't. You're not that much off.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy, is playing right back. You know, right? For Brian.
And how did he play when he played
And
right
then-
back?
Yeah, and they
Amazing.
keep switching him out.
I think that's what people look into now, bro. Just
Yeah, versatility.
versatility.
Yeah, people
Because
love
it gives
versatility.
you more than like what you think you have.
It's like sports is copycat, bro. You see what Pep is doing, versatility. These center backs, John Stone's playing basically midfield, playing center back, playing right back. That's
Yo,
what people.
I don't care how you try to copy. There's no way you're getting a center back that plays like John Stones in center midfield.
Oh no,
bro.
you can definitely do that.
Bro,
you can
this
definitely do
guy
that. Back
is
in the day, you could do
different,
that
bro.
with David Luiz. He would have perfected that position.
That's a
No,
great point.
listen.
Yeah, he
he
could
can
have-
sit
he
there.
would
Look,
have
look. He
perfected
can
that
sit there
position.
and pass the ball as a
David
DM,
Luiz
right?
could that
But
defend
listen,
too. That's
so
the
he
funny
can
part.
defend.
He
Yeah,
could've
he was
done-
But listen,
so good on
he
the
was
ball.
yeah.
He was
but the
everything.
dribbling, bro, the guy he's in Champions League, he's going through people like attacking
And
mid.
then, what's his name? Then John Stones has these moments where he takes the ball and the ball goes away. He had one touch that was criminal. I've seen people take better touches in the
Bro,
park.
listen.
Yeah,
Listen. It
Yeah,
happens.
you're not gonna tell me though. John Stone's technically better than David Luiz.
Another thing,
He is on the ball.
No, he's
Wallahi,
not.
No,
What are you
no,
talking-
don't say
This
that.
guy
Don't
on
say
the ball
wallah,
is
don't say
different.
wallah,
And then
no.
another
There's
thing
legit nothing you can't do.
another thing is
Bro.
David Luiz shots. John Stones can't shoot to save his
The
life.
free
Everybody
kicks,
keeps
the
going
set
away.
plays.
He has
They
free
keep,
kicks,
they
right?
keep
The
going. No,
crosses,
no,
too,
no.
the
Just
crosses.
regular shots. David Luiz used to take regular. People would go away from John Stones. He can't shoot. He has to. He's
First,
waiting
he
for
scored a
pass.
goal like that.
He
we know.
scored one.
He had one, right?
One.
But when it
Company
comes to
scored.
passing,
Company scored that goal.
Company scored one.
Listen,
He's
listen,
not a
though.
shooter.
When it comes to passing and dribbling, this guy's playing higher than our DM Rodri. He's
Yeah.
in the box.
That
Literally.
But you know, like people use that tweak that system different
Yeah.
ways. Like Liverpool with Trent, it's like he's higher than Fabinho.
Yeah.
It's like, but
Yeah.
what you talk about with Stones? No, I hear it with Stones,
Yeah,
but let's
Stones,
chill
but
out
I'm
on like
I'm saying,
no
yeah.
one can
No,
replicate
he's lucky.
that.
No, I'm
Bro,
telling
yeah.
you, Stones is really lucky that this guy found this formation and he
'Cause
was like,
remember,
you know what?
he couldn't
You're
defend.
the best fit. No, he's good at.
Yo,
he's
he
a good-
can defend,
no,
but
he's a
I'm
good
telling
defender. He's a good defender. but he's not a great.
what was the talking points though a couple years ago?
That was a couple years ago where he had mistakes in his game, right?
Yeah.
But as Pep said at the time, like when you're playing
he's
in this
definitely
system,
matured. Mhm.
it's harder because you have to defend one-on-one first of all, right?
Yeah.
And the team is pressing so high that you're basically at the halfway line.
Yeah.
So if a ball goes through
It's over.
1-on-1, 40 yards, that's
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Obviously, as a young defender coming in from 50 million,
Yeah.
you're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
The media is gonna be on you, right? But now, as you players mature, there's no one that's unless you're like some generational talent. There's no one that's elite at 2021.
Yeah, true,
True, right?
true.
Facts.
But my point is, this guy is really lucky that Pep Guardiola figured he started this formation when February, January.
Yeah.
And then he was like, you know, who's the best fit to be here? John Stones. Let's try you. And he did okay. He did good. And then now he's actually doing good.
But-
Imagine a ball playing center back.
But you know,
He is the ball playing center back, though.
is.
He's always had that in his
but
game.
but you know what I'm disappointed. You've seen Pep, bro. Like you're making it sound like these pieces are more than Pep. Pep can find a new John Stones tomorrow
that
and
is true.
replace
That
him
is very
and
true.
change the
That is
system.
very true.
Stop,
Yeah, that
bro.
What do
is
you
true.
mean
That is
stop?
true.
He
That's
had him.
true.
He's been scouting him for so long, bro. He knew this is the guy he wants in that position, bro.
That's why I'm
mold you. He
disappointed
can
in you.
mold you.
That's why I'm disappointed because you see Pep work wonders.
I know Pep can
with
make
how
players
many
better,
players.
though.
Mold you.
Right,
to
I know
what he
Pep can
wants.
make players
Yeah,
better,
he
right?
can mold you
But
to
you
what he
still gotta
wants.
give Pep the players credit,
Oh,
though,
of course,
for doing
of course.
it. Right?
But you
The player
said there's no one that can do it.
Right now, I don't think there's no one that can do it like that.
The point is, like the David Luiz point, that we see David Luiz playing for these defensive-minded
Defensive-minded,
teams
yeah.
and all that, right? Imagine if he was under Pep, bro. We would have.
Listen, let's say he went into midfield, right? Where games like we're facing like a Bournemouth, a small team, right? Where we have most of the ball, right?
Yeah.
There's no pressure, nothing, right?
Yeah.
Bro, the guy is getting pressed on the ball and he's turning like he's not
What about
6'3", bro.
what about passing range? How is his passing
Well, he can
range?
still make any. He can make any pass he wants. Look at the game.
Okay, is he compare him to Rodri's passing range?
Obviously, Rodgers better because this guy's been doing it long. But Rodgers still better, like short passes. Everything Rodgers gonna be better, cause that's the DM. That's the best DM.
Well, let me
Like,
tell you then. That's what I'm saying. There are center backs that are like they're close to that Rodri passing quality. This guy is
come
not
on,
that
bro.
level. He's not passing wise and all that. He's not there, but he fitted in, and props to him. He adjusted very
Yeah,
nice.
100%.
Yeah.
That's how.
and then his partner that holds it back, that holds it down at the back.
Incredible. That guy is incredible.
Pure defender right now, right?
Mid.
Bro,
amazing.
stop. Sheree, there's no way you hate
They
it,
got
bro.
I don't
caught
hate
up
it.
though. They
He's
got
good,
caught up a
but
couple
like-
times. There's a Lukaku chance where it was
There's
just
a lot of chances.
There's a Lukaku
There's a
chance
lot
where
of
he took a
chances.
shot. He swiped a stupid shot and it went between the legs of Diaz. It was just Diaz and Lukaku by themselves, and there's a runner coming up because everybody else couldn't keep up. I think Akanji was out of
Ake.
position. Ake was out of. Yeah, it was just this guy, and then he just took a
Bro,
shot.
but the
If
amount of
he
stuff
waited,
this
it
guy
would've
was
been-
stopping first half, the attacks. I'm telling you, Diaz
Yeah,
is
yeah.
going in everything.
That's what I'm
And then
saying.
the Lukaku missed the header. You know, it literally when it hit Ederson,
Yeah.
Came
it
straight,
literally
yeah.
came straight to Diaz.
Mm-hmm.
No reactions, nothing. Just
yeah.
quick header glance.
Yeah.
It would have been own
And
goal.
he diverted it
Wallahi,
sideways.
the craziest save. You won't even
amazing.
see it because it
Yeah.
happens so fast.
Yeah.
I missed that. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I gotta show. Once you see that, you're gonna change what you're saying, bro. I tell
No,
you,
the guy's
because
incredible.
this
The
guy right
he's
now,
great.
he's
he's
great.
world class.
He's great.
He's a world class player. Yeah.
he's top right now. That's his position right now.
But it's very fluid.
What do you mean?
It's fluid like that position. Like it could be somebody tomorrow. It could be it's somebody today.
No. So that position, actually, no. That Diaz position, I don't think anyone can play there because
That's center back. He's talking about best center back right now in
I'm
the
talking
world.
about he's saying like best center back in the world, and I said that position to me is fluid. It could be Diaz right now. Tomorrow by the start
they
of
put
the
a
year,
lot
it
of
could be
weight on
someone
Diaz.
else.
They put a lot of weight on. They literally leave him by himself in the back, and they
'Cause
tell him figure it out.
All
Yeah.
these center backs,
Everybody else is pushing up. Everybody,
Other than him, they're all good with the ball. They all push up. That's
And
just
he's
you
all
holding
the way
at
in
the back.
and he has to figure it out. Yeah, he's amazing.
No, I'll give him his respect. Let's give him his respect right now. This is right now.
We going the way he's going right now. When he started his career, right? He comes first season. You see what people are saying when this is the last center back. This is the company replacement, right?
Yeah.
Leadership for everything. The guy comes in 3 Premier Leagues in a row right now.
He's killing it.
Since he
Yeah,
came
he's
2
good.
finals, right?
He's good.
1 win. The legacy he's
If you say
building
anything
right now.
about that guy, you're hating.
Spider, the
If you
legacy
honest-
he's
yeah,
building
no,
right
no,
now,
no, you're hating.
it's
If you
looking
say anything
scary
about-
for
yeah.
a lot of center backs right now.
Say anything about
it's not
Diaz,
like
you're
scary
hating.
for my
You know
guy.
he's only 25 or 26, right?
Yeah, he's young too.
26.
Yeah.
It's
Already taking a year off his age.
Well, because I don't know. I don't keep up with this stuff like that. Come on. That's hitting to a
I know
different
his
level.
birthday is May 17th.
And then, so another thing about Inter Milan in that particular game is he waited a bit too long for the subs because the whole team is actually all about subs because the subs and their benches, I think, is deep. They had players. He waited for that Chanaloglu sub on Mkhitaryan a bit too long for me. I was calling for that 50th minute, 55th minute. I was like, just call it off, come on, because he looked like heavy legged. He can keep up, and then the goal actually came from his side.
Yeah,
he was in front. The Rodgers shot. He's the one that was standing.
he got out the way.
But there's some point like where the coach, you can't blame him though. Tactically, he set him up.
No,
They had the chances.
No, he religiously switches these players out at timing.
But he talked about that. Even Correa, I thought he was going to come in.
Correa, I don't know.
You
Lautaro
vouched
Martinez-
for him. You
Yeah.
vouched for him.
Yeah,
What happened?
he let Lautaro
Lautaro
Martinez
finished the
play
game.
90.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He let
he had the
Lautaro-
Argentina jersey on,
And
but you know
another-
that when he comes, you know when it comes to
Another
begin.
thing is the Skriniar and De Vrij sitting out because the contract problems out here. Why not put all of that to the side and let's focus today in the game? That's what I didn't understand.
Who's that right?
I don't understand, bro. Just let it ride today, and then we'll figure this out later.
You gotta stick to it though. You can't just change it
and
up
then
for
Matias
fun.
Alderweireld,
Yeah.
That's the thing.
I mean, honestly, defensively they were good, but my goodness, you have 2 world-class defenders just sitting out there because contract issues. And
If they
whatnot.
came here without them and you change it up last second
Yeah.
and you lose, that's when you get blamed.
Yeah.
They were-
Why'd you
no,
switch
you
up?
remember how they fried AC Milan in the Super Cup? They harassed them in the second game in the league. It had, 4-2 or something like that. All of those games, Skriniar was in the back.
Isn't he already going to PSG though?
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. This guy, he's leaving.
He's done, yeah.
But like, use him, bro. What the hell? And then at the end, he puts on D'Ambrosio. I'm like, oh my god. D'Ambrosio missed the whole season.
Before we wrap up, I had to mention this. I know y'all seen it, bro. Y'all peeped how Lukaku was wearing a triple XL white tee under his jersey. I'm
What?
pretty sure there was. You see
guy-
that?
yeah, I
I'm
didn't
pretty
see
sure he had
it.
a message under there in case he scored, bro. I cannot let
No,
that
he
go
had a
to
white tee under.
He had a white tee under. Well, and it was longer than his jersey. So I'm like, bro, this guy definitely has a message under there,
That
bro.
would have been
You know, it's
clutch.
yeah.
Yeah, that would have been clutch.
You know, he had
man.
you know,
Nah,
he
that
had
would
it
have been
I-
clutch.
I thought he had a message from Meg, bro. I thought there was a message in there
Oh,
from
definitely.
Meg.
Oh, that makes it even worse now.
right? I'd even peep. But, yo.
Lukaku, you sold us, man.
So listen, right? I'm a City fan, so like I can't rank these guys because I just love all of them, right? So how would you guys rank these 4? De Bruyne, based on their City career, right? De Bruyne, David Silva, Gundogan, and Yaya Toure.
I would go De Bruyne first, just because he's been doing it for 6 odd years straight, top of the league. Yaya Toure, because of those like 2 crazy seasons, but one of them was that 13-14 where he scored that 20 goals.
Unbelievable season.
And then I would say David Silva third because he went on a stretch of like 5 years where he was just dropping 8 out of 10 minimum. And then Gundogan because of Gundogan.
I don't know, bro. Gundogan, because lately what he's been doing.
This is recency bias.
It's not
bro.
even recency though, because let's say was it 2021 season?
Over.
Listen, I have De Bruyne's first, right?
Okay.
David Silva, a decade he's set, right? So the 2 I'm struggling with, unfortunately, is Yaya Toure, and the thing holding him back is how long he was doing it. He was not.
He's not doing it for that long. But
Yeah, that's the
he
problem.
gave you a good 3 years. Insane.
Yeah.
No one will ever touch those numbers.
Yeah, that
that's
was
how crazy it was.
Elite years, right?
Yeah.
Where you could say, yo, this guy's the most complete midfielder to touch this league.
Yes.
No doubt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? But Gundogan, I'm looking at the things he does, which goes unnoticed. Because this guy only gets credit when he starts scoring goals.
Yeah.
You look at that, was it 2 years ago when De Bruyne goes down injured? The guy moves up to false 9. He's scoring every game.
Yeah, it was
right?
after COVID year, man.
Yeah, remember that COVID year?
Yeah, like
The
10
guy was
goals.
literally, you think he scored
by
every game he
January,
plays,
like 10 goals.
right?
Yeah, it is
And then when he just moves back to center mid, that's his normal role.
Yeah.
Nothing, you won't hear nothing from him.
Yeah.
Last year, end of the season, 2-0 down Villa, comes off the bench. You see what he does.
Yeah.
Had to mention that again, right?
Yeah.
And then this year, you seen it again, end of the season.
Yeah.
And so to be the first guy to captain us to a treble,
Yeah, being that captain of a treble holds a lot of weight.
that's what I'm saying. For like legacy-wise, yeah.
But I think that's all it is. But in terms of like ranking, like I don't know, like I think you're ranking City career. I did basically a mine off ability and what they did in the City
but
shirt.
then captaining a treble squad is about the squad and the team.
It is
Yeah.
though, but like
It's like
someone
you
has
can
to do it
name
though,
four-
right?
You can
Someone
ring
has
off
to do
4
it.
names before you get to Gundogan.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who's the best player
I'll-
right now this season apart from Haaland? Just leave Haaland out.
No,
of
no,
it.
we're gonna. We can
Obviously,
include
but
him.
Haaland, obviously he's gonna be Haaland.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
after Haaland, okay. After
Yeah, I would
Haaland.
say
De Bruyne?
De Bruyne,
There you go.
Rodri,
There you go.
and
That's
then
three.
Where does he even come?
That's 3. That's 4.
But he's not-
He goes 4th against
listen though,
De Bruyne, Rodri,
that's the
and
thing where
Haaland.
that's the thing where these guys are like elite though. The guys I'm mentioning are like elite players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like let's say right now, Rodri, the way he's going right now, by the time his career ends, I could say this guy is the greatest DM of all time.
Yeah.
The way he's going.
Come on,
Bro.
Come on.
You
But
see
he
what
got
the-
long. He got
Yeah,
ways
I'm saying
to
he got ways to
But
go.
he's heading
But
in
the
right
things he's
direction.
doing right now,
Like,
He's
we're
heading in the
talking
right
about,
direction.
we're talking about a decade at least.
but he's putting in that
look,
season
he
after
needs
couldn't
season.
do it.
decade.
You know why? He's gonna win league titles after league like Bayern vibes.
Yeah.
Saying
By the end of the season, by the end of his
Nah,
career,
nah,
he's
nah,
gonna have
bro.
like freaking 10 of them.
Bro,
Eras come to an end, bro. Eras come to an end.
So wait, what was your ranking then?
My ranking is I have Yaya Toure number 1. What he did in that 14 season
Scary vibe.
cannot be replicated. He kick-started this Man City era. Without him, what you got, the fruits that came after him is you cannot deny Yaya Toure's impact. Obviously, right behind him, I have KDB. I'm tempted to put KDB first because of what he did, but then also I look at Yaya Toure, big moments, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, big moments. And then I have KDB second. Then David Silva, you already said it. There's not much to be said. I have Gundogan last, just based off ability and what in terms of impact. Yeah, impact.
No, we're
the
talking about
impact.
consistency in it here.
You guys could have won the treble without Gundogan.
Without,
I think so.
I can't say without though, because you see in the end of the season who
No,
turned up.
not leave that spot empty. But I'm saying
But
somebody
so-
else.
but-
Somebody
but
else could
He
fill that
mentions that end of the season. That tells you something about consistency wise for Gundogan.
role. Yeah.
No, listen though. The
Why
guy,
does
I
he
feel like
spike? Why does he
Yeah, it's
spike
like-
in
No.
March, April? Why,
no,
why
because
does
I
it
feel
go
like
up?
the what he's asked to like changes sometimes. Because when this guy is like sometimes he could play a 6, a 8, and like a 10, right?
Yeah.
So usually the whole
So
season,
it changes. His role changes
There's like-
at around March every year.
yo,
That's-
when
that's
that guy
insane.
clutched that cuz, bro.
His job's to score after March. Yeah, before March is
Yeah.
Crazy job description.
But there's guys, this year time now. They know what's up, you know. That when that time comes,
for sure.
they show up.
Definitely. But that's our World Cup, right? I said World Cup.
World Cup. I mean, it feels
Yeah.
like World Cup, you know, Man City.
Yeah.
Innit? 'Cause you know, that's
It is
how
not
big
a
it
World
is. You
Cup.
feel me?
It is
We've
not
been
a
here for
World
too
Cup.
long, bro. I said World
It is
Cup.
not a World Cup.
This
It's
is
just a little
little
Mickey
trophy,
Mouse.
little-
Wait,
trophy.
this is
Almost 2 billion spent. What?
Yeah,
You finally
yeah,
got
what's
it.
the point of that?
Took
So
you
this
long
is
enough,
right.
right? Took you long enough, right?
Come on now.
you know what this is, right? It's the start of a new era for Europe. They know what's coming.
No. Ten
They
Hag
know what's coming.
told us. He said errors come to an end. I'm waiting for it to come.
You know
to
what
an
it's talking about, right? It's talking about Real's era. It's done. We here now.
But that's our Champions League final recap. We talked about City. We talked about, hopefully we're going to drop some episodes for y'all before the season starts. We're going to get into a lot of stuff. I'm interested in a lot of legacy talk, but after this season, it's going to be an interesting year next year.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Legacies are up now. We up.
Yeah, but I can't wait till the next episode of Texas when we find out where Harry Kane's going.
I want him to leave. You're good to go, man. Thank you.
All right, see ya.